cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. The stories we have found in the shadows.
Good morning, and the goal is to be out, to answer the question, the goal is to be out by 9 o'clock. On the road, heading up to Boston. So good morning, everyone. Good morning, Maureen. Good morning, Angelina. I hope everybody's having that amazing morning. Let me see. How much light is out there? Oh, it's not as much light as there was a month ago. So we are coming up to September. That's kind of exciting. September's an odd month, isn't it? It's like October, we have Halloween and all that fun stuff. August, we're like right prime for vacation weather and stuff like that. September's just weird. People going back to school, and it's like being back to business. So, what are we doing here again? We are checking in with the universe. You know, I will say that, so tarot or anything else we do, the more we do it, the more we grow. And there are times where I'm reading the tarot, and that first 15 minutes when I'm doing it, yeah, putting this class together, I'm thinking about it, because when we are doing meditation, our goal is to maybe slip away and let something else come in. And as a musician, it's true. It's like if I'm on stage and I start thinking about playing the guitar, then it's really weird, because you'll start messing up. You're overthinking it. It's not natural anymore. It's you know, the muscle memory isn't there. And so reading the tarot is kind of like that. And it's going to be interesting to teach this, because when I do that first 15 minutes, when I'm reading the tarot, I actually, whether it's playing the guitar, whether it's, you know, have you ever heard drive blindness, where it's like all of a sudden you wake up and it's like, oh, I've been driving for 10 minutes. It's kind of like that with the tarot after doing it for so long. And the same thing with meditation. So, but that's how we get to that part where we can listen to the that nonverbal side of our brain, that inner voice. And Mina also often asks me, she's like, trust me, I know that some of the stuff that I write is kind of flaky. But, you know, I mean, it's just one of those things. It's like I do stream of consciousness. But I think part of this whole thing is that unfiltering ourselves is the main goal. So I just was thinking about that. So the goal is to actually take off the filters so that we can actually hear the message. Maybe I'm just rambling because I'm thinking about this a lot. So, Corina, by the way, good morning. Now, let's see if we can go unfiltered and see what the universe has for us. And so, that's where we go through our routine of making sure the feet are flat on the floor, and feet and seat. How's our seat? What's our butt doing? Have our butt do the kitty dance. Check in with the shoulders, the neck. Taking that breath so we can listen to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean. And then let's go and see what we have for today. Pulling out my old favorite standard cards since I'm going away on vacation. And I am going to make our 3 stacks, each one a different thread, each one like a string going out to the universe. And if we believe in the multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path, because this stack will lead down one path. This stack and this stack will take us down in totally different directions. And today, let's take a look at the center stack, which I like to think of as what's right at the heart. So I'm going to do our 3 and 1. Take that extra breath. And flipping each card over one at a time like we're reading the pages of a book. Today we have the 9 of Wands. So wands are what? They're fire, creativity, energies, and passion. And having 1 is great because that's that exciting new idea that we have. We get that spark. And 2, we make our choices. And 3, we start working on it. But, you know, in the Marseille Tarot, we look at it as hard suits and soft suits. And the soft suits, cups and coins. Those are the soft suits. So that means the hard suits are like wands and swords, which can be used as weapons. And as we move up in the numerology and we get to the wands, it's one of those things where all of a sudden we start feeling weight. We start feeling burden. We're actually carrying these wands on our back. And so when we get to 9 wands, 9 is about fulfillment. It's about, you know what though? I've carried these wands. I've taken this task. I've got this project that I've had to do. And it's about all that effort we put in. And it's about our battle wounds to get there. So it could be jobs. It could be home, something that we've worked to accomplish. And yet we feel the pressure, the strain, you know, that drive to do it. So when we look back and we see the things that we've taken on as a burden, it's one of those chances today to kind of reflect on that. So let's see what the next card is, which again is the 6 of coins. And we just had the 6 of coins. And the 6 of coins is, coins are what? Our home, health, finances, and all those things that help keep us grounded. And the 6 of coins is about sharing. It's about gratitude. 6 of coins is about, we've worked hard to get over a hill. And 5s are always a challenge. Fives are just those daily challenges that we go through. And don't we have gratitude when we can have gratitude sometimes for the smallest things. And sometimes it's a good time to reflect on the people in our lives that help us and the people that we can help along the way. So it's a card of giving and sharing and gratitude. And then next we have the 2 of Wands. So we work hard, and sometimes we take on burdens that we don't even realize it. It's the frog in the water, where we slowly turn up the water. I don't know if it's true or not, but the analogy is a frog is not smart enough to get out of the water if you just slowly turn it up to a boil. You try and drop something into hot water and they're going to get out instantly. But we get so used to something that we don't realize when the temperature starts rising. So this is when we need to stop. And if we're feeling pressure, if we're feeling the strain, if we've taken on more than we should, and think of it like that. If we've taken on more than we should, we accomplish things. We get things done. But the 6 of coins reminds us that it's okay to ask for help. That it's okay. You know, with the 9s, we've gone over that hump. But we need to think about what would have happened if at the 6 of Wands, and where we've accomplished something, if we said, you know what? From here, I'm going to ask for help. So that by the time we get to the Nine of Wands, we've shared it, we've worked with somebody. Because there's always something out there that we can do to try and ease once we realize. And again, minors are day-to-day cards. Welcome to a Wednesday, right? So when we see these cards, it's not like a major, which is destiny cards. This is just a reflection on where are we at today, this week, what burdens have we taken on, because twos, two halves. Twos are about balance, right? Twos are about choices. Do we need to keep going with the 9 so that it becomes the 10 and it's just we continue on with the burden and we may not even realize it? Or can we take a step back, reflecting on the positives that we've accomplished to get to the 9s, and then finding a way to split that in half and maybe see if there are options to help take some of this burden off ourselves so that we can find balance? Do we need to carry both wands? You know, if we're carrying both wands, that means we're going to get the third one, we get the fourth one. If we have one wand and we hand somebody else another wand and we ask for help, then that means we're not carrying 4 coming up, we're carrying 2. You know, we're not carrying 6 wands coming up, we're carrying 3. Because we care enough about ourselves to realize I don't need to do this by myself. So let's see what the advice card is. And here is our destiny card. So this again always reminds us that small things build up into big things. We may say that, you know, I've got this, it's okay. But sometimes, is it really okay? Or do we have angers, resentments? Nobody's helping with the housework. Nobody's helping with this part of the job. If I don't do it, who will? The toughest thing in the world sometimes is to say no. The toughest thing in the world sometimes is to say, I would like some help. So today it's about having the strength to stand up for ourselves. Having the strength to say, maybe I don't want to do this by myself. Today is about self-care and finding ways to do that self-care so we can take some of the burden off of ourselves. So, for example, I have a project at work, and let's say that the longer I put it off, because projects, that's great for fire and energy, right? The longer I put it off, the more heavier that load becomes, and I try and do it by myself until finally it starts to become that burden. And the only way to relieve that burden is to say, you know, I just can't do this I really need help. I got to focus on some other things. And generally, we're able to find some type of help. But instead, a lot of times, we just let things go and go and go until something finally makes that decision for us and we feel all that relief. But today it's about just having the strength that says, I'm not going to wait until something makes that decision. I've accomplished here, but I feel all this stress. It's time to have gratitude for where I am and look back at the people that maybe I've been able to help and maybe split that load. So today, it's about self-care. And with that, I hope everybody has that amazing, amazing, amazing rest of the week. And I am going to be on vacation. But I have 800, almost 850 videos. So I have classes there. I have daily reflections, years worth by now, I guess. Please feel free to drop in at any time. And thank you so much, and take care.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light. Readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears, written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light. Readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears, written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light. Readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears, written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light. Readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears, written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light. Readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears, written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light. Readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears, written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light. Readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears, written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light. Readers and seekers in the night.